Gonna wait for some people to get on here. Do 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 do. Come on, somebody's gonna hop on here. What up, weekend swarper, bruh? What's up? How are you? Hang on, I'm on. Oh, there we go. Just trying to get some more people on here because I was going to go over how to troll again, because last time I tried to do it, it was super windy and I couldn't even really hold the camera up. So we'll see how many people chime in here. Just depends. I just kind of want to show people my technique of what I do, I guess. This is actually just like a local pond. It's like right inside the town I live in, and they actually stock this pond every year and do a fishing derby, and the fishing derby is actually this weekend. I'm not sure if they've actually stocked it yet or not, but I actually just wanted to use this pond as a demonstration so I could show you guys exactly my method of trolling and what I do. Like I said last time, literally it was just it was too windy the last time I tried to do a video. So I'm gonna see if I can get a few more people in here. Awesome, yeah, that's awesome, Harry. I'm actually fishing a tournament at Castaway Lakes this weekend on Sunday. Their opening day is gonna be Saturday. It's gonna be fire. I can't wait. Me and Money Matt are gonna try to take some people's money, literally. But you know, I just want to give a breakdown real quick here. So if I had to give you an explanation of what's going on here, basically this pond is grassy. I actually busted a big 40 flatty out of here a few years ago, trolling night crawlers through here, okay? And they always stock with a bunch of little channels and stuff like that. So, you know, all the rules apply to here just as they would any pay lake. So, real quick, just gonna go over the setup. Got the Baines custom rod, Atrex guys, love it. My oldest Citrix pre-rashed up, but it's always my go-to rod, okay? So, technically I'm fishing about 9 foot deep, okay? The bottom of this place is about 10, okay? So we're a foot off the bottom, and it's not 10 foot deep all the way around. It's usually shallower over towards the sides, but the more out towards the middle you get, the deeper you're gonna hit that point. So really, I just want to go over the basics of how I troll, because everybody asks and everybody says, hey, can we see a video on what you do? So I was like, yeah, I will try my best to explain what's going on here. So what I'm doing is, I was trying to explain it last time. Basically, when you cast out, and you can sink your line or you don't have to, okay? If you want that dramatic swarp effect across the top of the water, you don't have to sink your line, okay? You can leave it on top. As long as it's not windy and you're not interfering with any other people, do what you want. All right, but I usually will keep my line up on top of the water, especially if I'm trolling. There's no point in sinking it, really. That's just my personal opinion. But when you finally get it out there to where you want it, let it sit. Let it sit for about a good 30, 40 seconds before you start trolling, okay? So what you want to do is you want to turn your reel in half turns, okay? That's what I do. It works best for me. And the biggest thing about this is you want to be patient, okay? You don't want to, you know, real fast like this, you know, and get it like going across the water, okay? You want it to be slow, a slow trolling action. So really what I do is I usually I'll hold the pole literally just like this as I'm doing it, and I'll use my back finger here and just crank this, okay? Once or twice, just boom, boom, like that, and it makes the bobber slide, okay? And really what you do is, the biggest part of trolling is giving it time to actually work. All right, so don't try to troll and bump it 9 times in a minute, okay? Bump it once or twice, okay? Give it a little bounce. You want your bobber to bounce up and down and be smooth. You want to move just a little bit. Be patient. Talk with your friends, you know, engage in some conversation, look around, do something other than watch your bobber too much, or, you know, try trolling it too much, okay? You have to be patient. And like I said, the whole purpose of trolling is giving your bait movement and trying to actually persuade the fish to hit it, or actually bring it right in front of the fish's face. So what I'm gonna do is I want to set the phone up as best as I can here, and I'm gonna try to give you guys an actual visual representation of what my bobber looks like when I'm doing this. So just give me 1 second here. I'm gonna try to do this. I don't know how well it's gonna work, but we're gonna try it. All right. Whoops, sorry about that. I'm using night crawlers, by the way, for the person who asked. I'm using night crawlers. Where's my bobber at? Am I gone? I ain't gone. Where's my bobber at? Okay, screw this. All right, I'm just gonna bring them closer and show you guys. So bear with me for a second. Especially right now, you want to use something softer. Okay. All right. So obviously, it's not going to help too much here because my float is actually too deep for this area. Hang on, I'm going to adjust my depth real quick. Okay. All right. So I'm set literally just a foot deep, okay? Just so I can show you guys my motion of the bobber, okay? So you can do this two ways. Like I said, you can crank it half the turn, or another way you can actually troll is just moving the tip of your rod to the side, okay? So watch the bobber as I move the tip of the rod. See how it does that nice bounce and then it settles, okay? Fish love that. I don't know what it is, but they love it when you give it a little bounce, you know, give the bobber some action, okay? So you can create that same motion with the bobber by just doing that half turn, okay? So watch this. See that? Okay, so all you're going to do is pretty much do that slowly, okay? And there's multiple ways you can do it. You can either drag bottom, you can fish suspended. I mean, you guys can do it a bunch of different ways, okay? But like I said, the thing is you got to have patience, okay, with trolling, okay? Back it off every once in a while, you know, let some slack go, click over, just watch your float, okay? Because not all fish are going to just smoke your float, okay? They're going to either walk it, or they might just, you know, they might just barely hold it. They can do a lot of things. Check the chat. Yeah, I can do that. I'll show you how to put my crawlers on. I can do that. Give me 1 second here. I just want to show everybody exactly what I'm doing. And like I said, like, you know, and you want to have a float that kind of sits a little high, not too high, but, you know, to your liking. Let's see. Mine's not too, you know, too high out of the water, but enough that I can see it. And that's the cool thing about the strike indicator, is that you can see it as well. It helps you see it. Okay, so that was me moving the tip of my rod, as you just saw. I'm just giving a little nudge. Boop. Okay, see that nice bounce? That's what you want. You want a nice bounce like that, okay? All right, so real quick, I'm gonna show you guys how I put my crawlers on real quick. So let me roll this in. Bear with me, I'm putting you in my pocket. So, give me 1 second here. I'm about to rig this up somehow so I can really show you. Let's see if I can set my phone up here again. So, it totally depends on how many crawlers you're using, okay? And if you're using one, okay, so normally when I use one, I'll go through either the top, the head of the crawler, or the backside. So usually I go through here first and I pinch all the way through. I bring them all the way up and I hold them like this, and I will literally, you hold them tight here, I will literally go all the way around the hook, okay, multiple times here. Okay, he's going to slide down, but just slide him back up. Okay, just wrap him around there a few times. Okay, and then once you get him to the point where he's wrapped around good enough, go back through his body. Okay, All right. And then usually if you're using one, you want to leave at least some of the tail hang, but in this case I use two. Okay, so we got a big crawler at the top, and then this one I will hook very loosely. Okay, give something to dangle. Okay, but I'll still do that wrapping motion all the way around here like this. Okay, but then I'll just hook them higher. Okay, and I leave the hook exposed. I don't care. Okay, even if I'm like, you know, tipping it with something, like if I'll even put a piece of chicken here. I mean, it just depends, but the biggest thing is let some of it hang. And if you're real weird about letting the hook expose, I mean, you could easily tuck this crawler just like that, and you got them sitting like this. But usually I think it's better if you have it dangling or something so they can come up and hit it and they have something to actually go for. Okay, but yeah, big globs of crawlers, guys, they love it. Literally, see that? See how the crawlers are stretching and moving like that? They move like that in the water. Okay, they're just like leeches. So yeah, that's that's what I advise, and that's what I do. I'm gonna say you guys can do whatever you want, but that's just what I do. So I'm glad somebody asked that so I could show them. But I hope you guys could hear me that whole time. Sorry if you couldn't. But yeah, so I'm just out here trolling in this pond. No promises I'll even catch anything, literally. But like I said, last time I came out here this year, well, a few years ago, I had night crawlers just like this, and I caught probably, I don't know, 9 channel cat. But I came out here like mid-May with the glob of crawlers just like that and busted a freaking 40 flatty that was in here. It was insane. So give me 1 second here. I don't put them on like that, but I'll try. I mean, yeah, it's just totally whatever your preference is, okay? Just because I do it doesn't mean, you know, it'll work for you or, you know, whatever. So give me 1 second. All right. Okay. But yeah, I mean, that's just what I do. So I just wanted to show you guys a little something, and I'm gonna cast this back out, and actually I'm gonna give it a better cast than that. I'll stay on here and chat with you guys for a second. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna make a better cast, so I'm putting you down for just a second. This will be the time to ask me any questions if you have any. One second, almost done. All right. I'm here. Don't leave. I'm here. Let me get my chair back. Okay. All right, so this will be the time for you guys to ask me any questions you might have whatsoever. I'll respond to anything you got here. It'd be cool if I catch fish while you guys are watching. If I drop the phone all of a sudden, just know I'm about to swarp. So weirdly enough, I had some guy comment on one of my videos that he actually had leeches. So I mean, I don't know really the answer to that, Harry. I mean, I've started seeing them about early April, maybe mid-April usually, but it just depends. It's crazy because, so I've seen a weird debate that people always talk about that that literally leeches are you know, top dog over everything else. But I mean, you can't get any more better than natural bait, guys, like the shad and stuff. Tristan, I'm not out of the lake. I'm actually fishing a local pond right outside my where I live, and they actually stock it with some channel cat and shovels and stuff like that. So it's fun to come out here every once in a while and troll and see what hits your bait and stuff. But no lake right now. I'll be fishing Castaway Lake on Sunday in a tournament. But yeah, I mean, usually mid-April or early May is when I start seeing the bait shops really get loaded in with all their good baits. But I mean, I guess it's possible to find them because some guys have them, you know, right now, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I mean, dude, you know, and everybody usually prefers the mud leeches because they're longer and they survive better. But hey, if you put 2 or 3 water leeches on there, I mean, you can have yourself a heyday with the fish, man. I'll tell you what. So I like I said, I just wanted to do this video with you guys because it was calm, it's not windy, and I just wanted to show you guys what exactly I do, you know, fishing wise. So, God, I would love for something to smoke my float right now. Cut bait with leeches, almost unbeatable. You get the action, yeah, literally. So, I mean, and am I getting some? No, I'm still up. Yeah, I mean, water leeches are top dog, dude. You can't beat a water leech. You can't beat a leech, period. There's all kinds of fish in this pond, guys. I mean, there's bass, everything you can think of. Another thing that I want to tell you guys about that I do, trolling wise, once you get out there and get comfortable and you're sitting down, you might get tired of holding your rod like this. I know I do. So that's why I do this method, and it never fails me. I literally love doing it, but I will literally get the rod, and some people are weird about it. They don't like sitting their rod on the ground, but I'll literally, you know, sit my rod down like this, and then like as I'm like, you know, fishing, I'll reach down here and give it a crank or two, like boop, boop, just like that, you know, bop, bop. And then I'll set my clicker right after I get done doing that, because literally what happens is if you do get smoked, you don't want to lose your rod. But it's also like an adrenaline rush too when you're sitting here and you just got them, you know, bumping it, and all of a sudden your clicker's screaming. So, you know, I do that a lot, especially if I'm fishing 2 rods. I have one on this side and then one on this side. I will, you know, troll both of them like that sometimes. So literally I'll just, you know, boop, boop. Let me see if I can find my float out there. Show you guys. See it out there? Watch, I'm gonna give it a boop, 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 boop. See that? That's all I'm doing. That's all trolling is, okay? It's nothing more difficult than that. Now, I don't know why I'm so shaky. Holy crap. Why can't I zoom out? Oh, here we go. Okay. But yeah, I'm not gonna keep this video in here too long. Like I said, I just want to give you guys a actual visual of what I do and how I troll. So I'm gonna get off here, and I'm probably gonna stay out here for another 20 minutes. So I don't foresee anything biting because it's still cold, and this pond is literally about to get probably stocked within the next few days for that fishing derby that they do for the kids here, and it's actually really dope and cool that our town does something like that. So yeah, like I said, just if you have any questions, I will make this public, and just post them below, and I'll do my best to answer them. And I hope to at least get another video uploaded here soon from the tournament at Castaway Lakes this Sunday. So anything else before I go? Anybody got anything at all? You know, I'm just sitting here, boop, boop, trolling through the hole out here in the pond. It's crazy because I've actually trolled and caught bass before. I mean, like I said, just having that Glava night crawlers on there, there's no promises of what you can catch. So I'm just doing half turns. Like I said, guys, half turns. If I had to put it in a phrase for you, okay? Half turn, everything's half, okay? So every half turn, wait 15, 30 seconds, okay? 15, 30 seconds and wait. All right. My float is... I think I just hit a little patch of weeds there, something on the bottom. Something. I'll say it didn't like dust it or anything like that. But yeah, like I said, half turn, guys, every 30 seconds, troll it, and then wait 30 seconds, okay? Promise you, you'll get better results that way at the lakes. Start from the bottom, the depth, you know, find the bottom, move up 2 or 4 inches, and just move your way up. You're gonna find the fish, all right? I promise you guys, ooh, if you do this, things will, what is happening here? I have fish biting my line. Literally, watch my line. these fish are biting my line, and they think that it's and they're not, like, my bobber's not moving, so it's got to be happening between my bobber and here. So this is promising. All right, guys, I'm gonna get off here so I can concentrate a little bit. So if you guys have any questions, just let me know. Thanks for tuning in.